Welcome to the brand new Draymond Green Show YouTube channel. Hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our content. And on the other side in the play-in, we know the Sixers beat the Heat last night. We do know Jimmy Butler ended up hurt at the game. I think he hurt his knee earlier in the game, kind of played through it and then couldn't go anymore. We now know that Jimmy Butler has an MCL sprain and will be out several weeks. Marking it probably the end of the Miami Heat season. Now, I say that, not saying that they can't necessarily win their next play-in game, but more so, even if they do, they face the Boston Celtics, and we'll get into that because I got something to say about that y'all probably going to get mad at. So let's say that for a little bit. But Joel Embiid last night made every play down the stretch, defensively and offensively. Offensive rebound, put back and one. Dropped to Kelly Oubre and one. Two big threes down the stretch, walking into him, taking the lead. Joel, who had not had a great game, actually had a pretty tough game, so much so that on the broadcast, they kept just talking about how hurt he was. Like, number one, let's stop doing that. He's out there, he's playing, like, we get it. Coming back from an injury is definitely tough. You need that ramp up. But, like, Joel is great. And he showed that down the stretch, regardless of how I may feel, regardless of what the circumstances are. I'm going to make every play down the stretch that my team need because, as Paul Reed said, we ain't ducking nobody, but we wanted the New York Knicks. We think that's an easier team to beat. Paul Reed said it, I ain't say it, but the reality is we know the reality. The New York Knicks are way easier to beat than the Boston Celtics. In fact, I got the Philadelphia 76ers beating the New York Knicks because who gonna stop Joel? And like Joel took over every play down the stretch versus the Miami Heat in which we know probably will beat the Knicks too, but that's neither here nor there. Philadelphia 76ers will now take on the New York Knicks, and I got Philly for sure. Nobody stopping Joel. Maxey and Jalen Brunson going to cancel each other out. Like, they both going to have great series, but they're going to cancel each other out. And New York is not only do they not have Joel Embiid, but they're also missing Julius Randle. And, you know, you can win regular season games missing Julius Randle. That's all fine and dandy. When you playing every other night, scouting reports aren't that great. Guys getting to their strong hands because scouting reports ain't that great, and you kind of just going game to game. This is a playoff series now, and you are missing an all-star, and that will now show because guys that may have been getting off, it's going to be a lot harder for them to get off when the scouting report is, I'm playing you for 7 games and we taking these things away. And so for me personally, that's why I got the Philadelphia 76ers winning easily. I mean, not easily, but I thought it was very interesting that Paul Reed came out and say that because it's exactly what everybody thought. They did not want to see Boston in the first round. They don't want to see Boston in the second round. They want to meet with Boston in the conference finals and then swing for the fences if that's possible. So they avoided that, and now you got the Bulls and you got the Miami Heat without Jimmy Butler. If there's any team that can go beat somebody without their star player, it is the Miami Heat. That is for sure. They always got guys that's just going to get off, play hard, well coached, scouting report going to be great, and do all of those things so the Miami Heat can compete. You know, we know they sometimes take this for motivation, so I'm going to say it here first. I got the Chicago Bulls because DeMar DeRozan is going to make every play that he needs to make to win the game. DeMar will walk the ball up the court and get every shot they want, every shot that he wants them to get in this game. Remember, it's one game. It's not a series. He's going to walk the ball up, get every shot. Kobe White was incredible last night. 42 points, 6-7 assists, something like that, 5-6 rebounds. Kobe White was incredible. I don't see that changing. Yes, the defense will be tougher. I do think that. The defense will definitely be tougher versus the Miami Heat for Kobe White than it was. And the rim protection will be much different than it was for Kobe White yesterday. The rim protection, like Bam Adebayo, is elite rim protection. So I don't see Kobe getting to the cup like he did last night as often, as frequently. But Kobe also didn't shoot the three well last night. And we know he's capable of doing that. So that could be activated as well. But I got the Bulls taking this. You need your stars, you need your top dogs to play well in these moments, and I think it's going to be tough without Jimmy. They really need Jimmy out there. The X factor, watch out for Jaime Jaquez. Every time Jimmy Butler did not play this year, Jaime went off. So watch out for him. It's a different stage right now. Win or go home. He's used to that NCAA tournament field, though. That's my X factor for the game. If Jaime can get off, he can get him a chance. But I got the Bulls. And then I holla at my dog DeMario, come on over here with me in about a week when he get a hold of them Celtics. But what I was going to say that I know nobody wants to hear, the Celtics just dodged a bullet with Jimmy getting hurt. Because if Jimmy don't get hurt, they beat the Chicago Bulls no problem. And the Miami Heat has been a problem for the Boston Celtics. So Jackson got this huge smile on his face right now because he know, yeah, the Celtics are good. Yeah, they got a really good team and arguably the best team, best chance to win a championship. I agree with all of that. But all I'm saying is, with Jimmy Butler, the Celtics has had a tough time. And no one wants to see anybody get hurt. That's never, I don't know about Boston fans. They different. But you can shake your head, Jackson, but you ain't grow up in Boston, Massachusetts. Them Boston fans in Boston, they are different. And I don't know what they think. I'm not just going to throw something out there on them. Maybe I will because who cares? But Jimmy Butler getting hurt, that was sent from heaven. Y'all make sure y'all take that. Receive the blessing. Because that was a godsend for the Boston Celtics. The last thing Boston wanted to do was win 60-plus games and meet Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat in the first round of the playoffs. Number one, the heart attack they would have had just by that happening. Like, that'll tense you up a little bit. Like, we got them again? That's too much like right. So, Boston, y'all take that gift that was sent from heaven above. Y'all make sure y'all take advantage of that because, man, I would have loved to see that series. It's unfortunate. But however, I am wishing Jimmy well. MCLs could be tough. Hope it's just that. He can get back sooner rather than later, regardless of this season. You live that every day. So wishing Jimmy well. That's a wrap from this episode of the Draymond Green Show. We got some playoff stuff coming y'all way. I got nothing else to do, so why not break these games down for y'all, let y'all help y'all gain a better understanding of what to watch for, what adjustments could possibly be made, should be made. This, that, and other from a champ. Yours truly. Till next time, that's a wrap. Peace.
All right, the NBA season is in full swing, coming down the stretch. Then we move right into the playoffs in April, May, and June. I can't wait. Spice things up with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA right now. All you have to do is put down $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets. Pretty good trade-off. I pay $5, I get $150. North Carolina listeners, do not forget. Welcome to the party. DraftKings Sportsbook now live in your state, North Carolina. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Takes 90 seconds. The code is Colin, C-O-L-I-N. Again, 90 seconds. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app. Put in Colin. New customers bet $5, get $150 back in bonus bets instantly. That is the trade. All right? The code is always Colin. The crown is yours.